You know by now that you are the creator of everything you are experiencing, right?
Yes.
So that means everything that you intend to experience comes to be, comes to existence, it comes to the world of form. It doesn't matter if it's unconscious or conscious. Everything that you consciously or unconsciously believe that you are experiencing is what you are experiencing because you are self-actualizing being.
Yes.
There is nothing that's going on outside of your awareness. Everything that's going on with you is part of what you choose to experience. It is just, it is emanating from yourself. So if I believe or I intend to freeze in a warm environment, the body will start freezing because that's just how creation works. If that is not true, nothing will come to exist. Everything comes to exist through your willingness to experience it.
I need to
With
listen.
that, with that, you then understand that believing that your body needs a warmer climate means your body needs a warmer climate. That's true for you. It doesn't matter what the science say. It doesn't matter what anyone says. What is your truth is true always. You understand that?
Yes.
So it means you may be in Sweden and then intend to be well in Sweden, and the body will be well in Sweden because that's just your state of being. The body cannot violate your intention. The body cannot violate your beliefs. The body is just a manifestation of your state of being, and your state of being is a sum of all those belief systems you have, all those conflicts you have, and all that love you have. This is your state of being. So your body is just a mirror of that. It's just a reflection of that in the mind. So because even the body is outside of you, you can influence it. The body is not you. The body is just what you've created in this lifetime so you may experience the world. So the body cannot, you can always influence how your body is, how your body feels, how you can even when it hurts, for example, sometimes when it hurts and I just realize I'm not the body and I surrender that uh, resistance, is stop hurting because I don't believe that the body hurting means I'm hurting, because I am just the observer. I am just the cause, and yet the observer of the effect, if you can say it that way. So one can go in and start debating on whether my beliefs are right or wrong, if I should believe, if it's right to believe that my body needs more warmer weather or not. That's just irrelevant because it is true. It's not right or wrong that you believe that. It is just that you believe that. You are right to believe what you want. You are right to live. So you have the right to live in the way you decide to live, in the way you decide to experience life. That's your perfect freedom to choose what set of belief you want to live by, what truth you want to live by. Now, is that belief in your highest best or not? That is another question. If that belief of yours is, if you like it, if that's what you want, then go for it, believe it, and your body will hold that state that it will need more warmth. But if that belief is limiting you, let it go, because it's just a belief that is affecting the body. It's not universal truth that Monica's body, there is no such truth that is universal except the one truth that you are. The reality that you are is the only truth there is, and that doesn't have any beliefs. That's neutral, that's silent. You see, if you were to go back to your natural, to your true self, 100%, you will cease to exist, because your true self has not, your true self is unmanifest. For your true self to exist, there has to be a willingness to manifest something, a willingness to manifest a body, a willingness to manifest a set of conditions, so you may experience things. Without that willingness, without that differentiation, there is no existence. That's why in higher level of consciousness, in higher level of consciousness, existence itself, it feels like a matter of discernment, that there is a wall here, because I believe there is a wall here, and the wall is showing up for me in the mind, but I can still see the consciousness as they are manifesting itself into a wall. So now the question will be, is there really a wall here? Or, because if I go back to my original state of being as consciousness, I will say that nothing has been created at all. The whole creation is just an illusion of the mind, so I can have a differentiation. Because although there is a wall there, the wall is consciousness. You see? So consciousness all over the place. Where is the creation then? Without the discernment, there is no creation at all. there is no existence as. I sitting here wouldn't be, there will not be any relationship, for example, because there will only be consciousness. Now, they will only be the silent sea of consciousness. You see, that's where differentiations come in, so we may experience ourselves. So we may experience consciousness in different forms, and doing so come to a realization that we are consciousness. You see, come to a realization of all that we are, because we are infinite. And so, how do you know yourself if you are all there is? There is nothing outside of you. How do you know yourself? It is impossible without differentiation. You see?
Mm.
So that's where all those beliefs comes from evolution. When you picked up all those differentiation criteria to experience different form of yourself. When I look at a bird, I see a different form of myself. When I look at a wall, I see a different form of myself. And I know, I can be a bird, I can be a wall, I can be a flower, I can be a Monica, I can be a Mohammed, I can be a cap. You see, without that, I wouldn't know that. Now, is there a need then to suffer just so you know yourself? You don't need to do that. You can pick a set of differentiation criteria that doesn't imply suffering, right? That doesn't imply limitations. Or why not just drop all those set of beliefs so that you can fall back to the allness and oneness of your true self and just observe yourself all around without any, there is no necessity of feelings at all. You see, there is no necessity of a feeling, yet alone, or how you say it, pain and suffering. You see, if you want to feel something, you can choose to feel that peaceful silence of your beingness, right? When you experiencing the differentiations of yourself.
Okay.
So your problem now is that you've fallen back to the way of the matrix, believing that the outside defines you and not the way around. You believe that those set of criteria for differentiations defines your true self. You confusing the manifest with the unmanifest of your true self. You see, you try to argue whether this is just how it's supposed to be, whether this is the truth being you being influenced by whether it's the truth, while the actual truth is that you are the cause and the whether is influenced by you. That's the reality of things. The other way is the illusion. Of course, it is so convincing. It is so convincing that it is hard to see the truth. It is so subtle because the manifest is very, very, very convincing. There is a table here. There is no denying it, right? There is a table here. Denying it will mean that I will not have anything to put my laptop on. Denying this table would mean that I will not have anything to put on this table. But I don't need to believe that this table defines me just because it exists, right? Or just because the body, I feel like the body needs heat. I don't need to believe that that defines I, right?
Yes.
I can start by believing that. I can start by accepting that I am the cause that caused the body to need heat, and stop there. And right there, your mind has been corrected. When you stop there, your mind is already corrected. The rest is just a matter of time. So you let go of all those misbeliefs so they can be collected like a garbage collector. Consciousness is like a garbage collector. When you let go of all those attachments, all those misbeliefs, it collects them, and then you realize your mind has been corrected. And when you feel the weather, you realize you can observe your body freezing, and you realize the body is freezing now without any attachment to whether that is what is the truth or not. It doesn't really matter. You just experiencing cold. It's just a differentiation. Experiencing cold now and experiencing warm later. It's just two different forms of the same cause, right? Without any attachment. That's when you enter the easiness of life. That's when you start experiencing the flow of life, the easiness of life, because there are no limitations, there are no hard walls limiting your range of experience, because nothing really defines you. There is no longer needs for suffering, because it is just a moment of experience that's passing through, you see, and the next moment will be the next experience passing through. So you just see, and so you just observe and differentiate another form of your true self. You see?
Yes, I see.
Questions?
No, not now. Now I need to listen to the video a couple of times, but I agree what you are saying. I need to hear everything from the beginning again, but
listen to it. Anyone listen, we upload this in the group. Anyone listen to this, listen to it from the present moment, from your heart. Because nothing of what I'm saying here is actually addressed to the mind, because the mind is corrupt. The mind is corrupt. It has not been corrected yet. So don't try to analyze and dissect everything I'm saying so you may understand it. It's not how it works. Just allow it to sink, allow it to get in to your heart. And then probably thoughts will start to come to their mind. It may be in the first round, it may be just those limiting beliefs that are conflicting with what I'm saying that will come to their mind, that you will start surrendering. As it comes to their mind, without need to understand them, you just surrender them. And then when all those limiting beliefs and conceptions that are in the way for you to realize this truth that I'm saying, that are behind these words, to realize these vibrations, when you are ready to realize this vibration, you receive the truth, so only you understand it.
Okay.